Welcome back to another episode in the Minnesota Vikings franchise. So happy that you're tuning in. This is the last game, the last week of the regular third season that we're in here. Week 18 game against the Carolina Panthers. It's going to be tricky. They look very similar to us. Plus, we're facing Bryce Young, who is a superstar QB. We've got a lot of things to take care of this week. Check out the player picture. We've got the Unstoppable Force. We've got the quarterback duel. We're going to take a look at the Panthers, who we haven't played this season, so completely new team for us. And then, of course, we're going to be doing weekly strategy upgrades and then the game. So a chock full episode right here. First off, let's take a look at the player picture. And we still are in the second spot. Jesus freaking Christ. The Falcons are really rage-inducing right now. They are holding that top spot with I don't know how they're doing it, but 14-2, they're just really not even letting up a little bit here. So here we go. 14-2, we are 14-2. We're the same, but they have a better points for, points against difference here, which is why they are higher rated in comparison to us, which is something that is not making me happy. I really have to say that we're having a great season, and those bastards are just really holding us off right there. I want to check out the Falcons team. So let me just quickly go there. We're going to be doing that first. I want to see what they are doing. I want to see what that team is holding in terms of how can they be this good. So they've got Desmond Ridder, they've got Will Levis, they've got Devin Leary. All right, okay, I can work with that. But Desmond Ridder, yeah, I know he's a solid QB, but is he such a fantastic quarterback that he's just really pushing the team forward so much? I don't know. This is strange. Right, halfback, Bijan Robinson. All right, okay, I can get behind that. Tyler Allgeier. So very solid run game right there. This is looking awesome. Fullback Troy Hairston, wide receivers Jared Judy, Drake London. Yeah, okay, two very good wide receivers, 1 and 2. Tyler Boyd is very good. Ray McLeod, Rashid Rice, yeah, all right. Kyle Pitts. Okay, I see where they're coming from. They just have a super solid offensive line, great weapons, a solid QB, I would say. I'm not going to say that he's the best. It's just super solid. On defense, I can see some good pieces in there as well. Of course, Grady Jarrett, of course, and Ed Oliver right there, Lorenzo Carter. Yeah, I can get behind these here. But then again, I mean, how can they be this crazy good? Just wiping the floor with everyone around. This is a very good CB team. All right. Yeah, no, I can understand this. I can understand where they're coming from. This is a really good team. I mean, while we're at it, let's just go back. Let's just take a look at the Panthers. While we're doing that, I mean, we're just checking out teams at the moment, right? So let's just do this as well. The Panthers, here we go. QB is Bryce Young. Sam Hartman, a rookie now. Matt Corral out of the 2022 draft. Bryce Young, superstar Dave Trade, looking pretty good. Third best QB in the league currently. Certainly more than a match for us. We've got Miles Sanders at running back. We've got Leonard Fournette, formerly of the Buccaneers. Chuba Hubbard and Blake Corum, formerly of the Michigan Wolverines here, 21 and 77, looking pretty nice actually. Miles Sanders, was he here all the time? Wasn't he with the with the Philly Eagles? All right, there we go. But he's a Panther now. Torrey Carter, we've got wide receiver Darnell Mooney, who is out injured. He's with the Bears usually. Laviska Shenault with the Jacksonville Jaguars usually. DJ Chark Jr., all right. Isheem Brownlee, Terrace Marshall Jr., and Jermaine Burton. So solid group here. Laviska Shenault, DJ Chark, and then the tight end. Sam Laporta injured. All right, Hayden Hurst and Tommy Tremble going to be the two tight ends that we're going to be looking at. Ike Mekwonu, superstar at the left tackle position. Luke Gadecki behind him. Left guard Brady Christensen, Marcus Acosta, center Bradley Boseman. Yeah, there we go. I can see this building. Austin Corbett, Kate Mays, right tackle Taylor Motton, 30 and 90. JD Holden behind him. Who's that left edge? Zach Sealer, former Miami Dolphins, super solid player. Jadeveon Clowney, formerly with the Browns. Right edge Darren Davis, CPU rookie by the way. Clint Marek, same thing. D tackles Derek Brown. We've got Broderick Washington Jr. and Jason Jones, a rookie out of the 24 draft. Pretty solid, actually. Very solid. BJ Thompson, 25 and 81 overall. Chop Robinson, what a name. Chop Robinson. Mid linebackers, Shaq Thompson. Oh, dangerous. Brandon Smith. Aaron Mosby. All right. Right outside linebacker, Yitu Gross Matus. Keanu Cote, who is a rookie, of course. Amari Barno, 22 draft player. Yitu Gross Matus looking solid. Dante Jackson, 28 years old, 92 overall. CJ Henderson. Then we've got Ty McAllister, Rashad Wildgoose, and Costa Ricks. All right, free safety, Christian Poole. A lot of CPU-generated rookies in here, but a lot of good players. A lot of good players. Kicker Graham Gano, and Johnny Hecker is the punter. And that is going to be the team that we're going to be facing now. Let's take care of weekly strategy straight away. I mean, why wait here, right? Why wait? We're going to do Unstoppable Force quarterback duel later on. Let's dive into weekly strategy. Immediately set up what we want to do here. The short passing, of course. What else? The full pass. I'm going to be going with splits here again. It is not in my focus to get experience points right now. I need and I want to have a fully fit team that we can work with in the playoffs. We will need the players fit. We will need the players to be ready for what is to come. So there we go. Next up, team profile time. I think the players that we're going to be trading here, that works for me. Mason Smith, Amarius Mims, Caleb Williams. We could switch over to somebody else right now because Caleb Williams, I mean, he's a superstar already, but I just want to buff him as much as we can here. We're going to get an interception allowed 24 points. That is okay. 250 offensive yards. No sacks allowed. I'm going to try this. And yeah, we're going to kick off trading straight away. Coach, you're tasked with facing the Panthers and their high-powered offense this week. Where does stopping them start? Well, I think it's a constant pressure thing here. Stuffing the run, not really forcing turnovers, could also work, but I think it's constant pressure. It has to be pressure. You start getting the QB off his spot consistently, getting sacks or even forcing incompletions, and any offense is going to struggle to have success. Roadblock. Beat the Panthers, get 3+ sacks on defense. Well, if Aiden Hutchinson is on top of his game, I think we can achieve that. Next up, let's take a look at the QB duel. Marquee QB matchup this week between Bryce Young and Caleb Williams. Who are you expecting to step up? Our defense. It's funny because all the talk is about the QB battle, but they'll never be on the field at the same time. Games like these usually come down to which defense plays better, and I think that will be ours. Tagging in the defense. Beat the Panthers, hold Bryce Young under 250 yards passing. All right, that is going to be a challenge. But I think that our game plan has already been adjusted to focus on that. There were no injuries, so all we have to do is upgrade the players now. Aiden Hutchinson will get an upgrade. I'm going to put some into Power Rusher now, just to give him some more in this category here, awareness and power moves. I just really want him to go through the offensive line like butter. Amarius Mims gets an upgrade, our number 65 at center. Very, very important player for us. Devin Shane, the halfback. There we go. This is great. Elizabeth back getting better and better. Jacqueline Roy, our backup D-tackle, who is so good. He was a starting D-tackle for 2 seasons, but now we've got Mason Smith, who I rank a little bit higher in terms of his potential. He also has a higher depth rate, so of course that also works. Adetomiwa, Adewawori, free agent, and now we snapped up here. 84 rated. Noah Benogany at free safety. Gonna add to his zone abilities. I think this is something that we should be working on here for this player. And finally, we've got Jalen Mayfield, who's gonna get some more power. Let's just make sure that he has as much pressure building qualities as possible. All right, all that has been done. Now, I think we're ready for the game, guys. Let's kick it off. Final home game this season in the regular season, just to point that out as well. And here we go. It's going to be the Carolina Panthers versus the Minnesota Vikings. And we've got the season stats here for Laviska Shenault Jr. 4 receiving touchdowns. It's actually not too high, actually, is it? But okay. Showing off the home uniforms, of course. Here are the defensive players. Really like this hyping up scenario here. And the Panthers will be out first as the away team in the all-white uniforms with the blue socks. I really like this setup. Really nice setup, by the way. And here we go. Here come the home team players. The Minnesota Vikings, led by Caleb Williams, our rookie QB with a superstar Dave trade. Great draft choice right there. It was important to do that. It was just important to do that. We had to give up a lot of picks, a lot of things, but I think it was the right choice. Let's kick it off with a run here with Alexander Mattison. We're going to kick it off. Just want to see how we can work their defense. And here we go. Next gen stats. Not showing us any stats. This is awesome. Or is he going to show us some stats? Is he going to show us a broken tackle? Is it the speed? What are the stats? Come on, my man. All right. 13.1 yards after contact. That is the stat that they wanted to show us. All right, so here we go. It's McKenzie, it's Sowell. They've got a pretty good secondary, so we have to be aware of that one. On the other hand, I am pretty confident in our wide receiving core. Everybody's fit again. I think Ed Ingram is back as well. So I feel like we have a good setup to work this team here. But yeah, we will have to be very clever in our approach because the defense is solid. Their offense is high-powered. They've got Bryce Young, who has been in this league a year longer, by the way, than Caleb Williams, of course. And that just means that he has more experience, just knows what to do when. All right, let's go. With a play action cross here, we're going to try and get Jefferson back there in the backfield. Yeah, we have to go for this one here. Jefferson looked like he was going to get free, but then in the end he didn't. I don't like this one. Let's go to the halfback dive here. Alexander Mattison, off we go. Run play down the middle, and this is going to be 5 yards, 4 yards. All right. Let's go the gun drive. Going to be looking for Nigel Sowell, maybe Jordan Addison. Also a player that we can look for here. Now, short one here, Nigel Sowell. Let's pick up that first down. And it is a hard contact here, but he does manage to hold onto the ball despite those 3 defenders tagging him. It's even 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. All right. There's Bryce Young watching the action. I think he can't wait to get onto the field. We have to just keep their team off the field as much as we can. 67, Ed Ingram. Come on, man. Yeah, that was not the best blocking right there. 2nd and 5, though. We do have some progress. 26 duo. Let's go left edge. This is what I want to do. Tight end attack. Oh dear. Oh dear. Should have waited a little bit longer. I rushed that one. And that's on me. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Not just Sowell, probably. Maybe Nate McKenzie. Fourth and 4. Not the most prolific drive here, but we are going to go for the points. Something that I have learned is that even when you're this close to the end zone and you're really thinking of pushing for the pushing forward for the touchdown, you just have to acknowledge that, you know, taking the points is important as well. So here we go. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Nigel Sowell. A lot of options here. Nigel Sowell. He's a very good contact player, meaning that his catch and traffic rating is very high. And this makes him so valuable. Spectacular catching traffic. Important attributes for every wide receiver. Oh, I thought I was going to get a block there. Call me crazy, but I think Zion Nelson did better than Ed Ingram. Not really sure if I'm just imagining that. Let me just check this out. I'm not sure, but I felt like the protection was a little bit better when I had Zion Nelson there. But Ed Ingram has higher stats though. Way higher. Strength is higher. Agility not so much, but acceleration awareness. Let's leave Ed Ingram there. But we're gonna have to be creative now. 3rd and 8. And the Panthers defense proving to be no pushover. Proving to be way more solid than anticipated. Let's try wide receiver under. Gonna be going with Justin Jefferson here. Thrown out of the sack. Yeah, I saw that player coming from the right-hand side. I was just hoping that someone would be picking him up. But in the end, that didn't happen. So we're going to punt Ryan right here. Let's get that ball out there as far back as we can. A lot of power. Didn't see the hand go up for the fair catch, but okay. At the 16, which is actually not bad. 980 yards for Miles Sanders. Let's see what our defense can do. Come on, defense. Defense holds them. This is important. The turnover that we needed right here. McKenzie, Addison, Jefferson, and off we go. And he's not moving towards the ball, which is something that I don't really understand. Jordan Addison, let's go. There we go, and Alexander Mattison moving forward, pushed out of bounds at the 33. And Ed Ingram with an injury. Come on, man. What is going on with him? He just came off an injury. Off a very long injury, mind you. So here we go. Alexander Mattison. Nice throw. Come on, can we get a block here? Ezra Cleveland doesn't even attempt to block. Just watch him go. It's just running. Madison goes. Ah, there we go. All right, let's go with the flood. I'm not going to replay that. It wasn't really that special. 1 minute still on the clock here. Madison, maybe Jefferson. There we go. Beautiful by Justin Jefferson. We move ahead here. Ed Ingram has a bruised sternum, so here comes Zion Nelson. All my tactical thoughts are for nothing, because we just have to go with a player that is not injured. There we go. What did I tell you about Nigel Sowell? What did I tell you? Was that fantastic or was that fantastic? I was waiting for the end of his drive here, for his run, until he got free, and he caught the ball ahead of the pressure. That was really good. 23 seconds here. Justin Jefferson, maybe Jordan Addison. Let's get the ball underway. And we're stopped. Right, we have to call a timeout here. 12 seconds on the clock. Let's see what we can do here. And let's go with... Which one do we like? Which one looks promising? Let's go with the cross drag. I feel like we've got a lot of options here. I've got McKenzie, I've got Sowell, I've got Jefferson. I should get one of these dudes free. Alright, that did not work. So, do we go for another pass play? If it's incomplete, it doesn't really matter that much. Let's go the post wheel drag. Let's go with this one here. Looking for McKenzie, but Sowell is also a good option. We can call a timeout immediately if things don't work. And that is a drop ball. So we're going to call a timeout now. We're going to take a field goal. As I said before, those points can come in very handy. And you know, at times you just have to acknowledge that... oh dear. Ooh, that was close. Jesus, man. All right, but we got it done. Well done. Riley Patterson right there. But you just have to acknowledge that those 3 points can be absolute game changers. And if I look back at this... oh, come on, guys. Defense can't hold them. Bryce Young, high-powered, pushing through. And we are on the ball again. All right, let's see. Good stop right there. But Madison pushes forward. Close play action. Cross now next up. Looking for Thomas Fidone. Maybe Jordan Addison will get free. But I'm actually just looking for the... Oh my freaking hell. Couldn't get the ball away. Couldn't get the ball away. 3rd and 14. Just pushing through. What is Cleveland doing there? Oh man, I hate that. I really hate that. Super annoying. Super annoying. I didn't want to go for a stick. I didn't want to go for a stick. Let's try this one here. Inside high-low. Of course, I'm going to try going for McKenzie. And that was under pressure. Poor accuracy, and now we're going to have to punt. 4th and 14. Not going as I had intended it. Not going as I wanted it to go. I would have loved a fumble here. I would have loved a fumble. Here comes Bryce Young, DJ Chark, 1,000-yard season already. Come on, defense. Defense holds him. All right, that was important. Let's see, we're in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have struggled. We've struggled to really get consistently going here. So let's go with this one here. Nice push here by Alexander Madison. As he's just swarmed by players. Play action dig cross. And of course not. Gonna go with the halfback dive here. Let's adjust quickly. I always like those adjustments because sometimes you just create mismatches. But they have had an answer for everything that we've asked of them. Inside zone, left-hand side. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Hut! There we go. Oh, this is great. This is very, very nice. Come on, Alexander. Push it in. And it's shoved out of bounds. Jadeveon Clowney with an injury here. Number 67. Carolina Panthers player. Good pickup, but I would have liked a slower pickup, to be honest. As it stands, we are going to have to waste some time. 2nd and 8 now. Inside zone, left-hand side. Devon Achane. Can we get some space here for him to run into? And a block. Yes, we can. This is looking nice. Held here. Justin Jefferson doing his best. The clock is ticking down. I think we have to go and play this quickly now to make sure that we have enough time if they get back at us once more. Devon Achane. Come on, man. Oh, can we get it? And yes, we can. All right, there we go. Pick up speed despite that shove at the beginning. And what a freaking pickup that was. I don't know why the Dolphins let go of him. Williams gets the ball away. I felt like number 40 was going to stop him or like it was going to lose momentum. But his speed really, really propelled him forward. And then at the end, of course, they tried stopping him here. But we get the job done. Come on, defense! Defense can't hold them, but that's okay. That is okay because we are 13 versus 13, so limited to a field goal. And we are going to go with an inside zone right-hand side here. Let's try this setup. Maybe dragging a few defenders away here. Make it look like it's going to be a pass play. Come on, man. Here we go. Alexander Madison really powering forward. Very nice. Very well done. Inside zone, a left-hand side run. And just a little bit of a spoiler alert here. I'm going to let the clock run down to the 2-minute mark. I think that we have to be the team dictating the pace now. If they would have scored a touchdown, we really would have had to do something about it. But not like this. Inside zone, the right-hand side, Devon Achane. Here we go, ball is live. Number 53, I need a block. Took a little bit too long. Let's go to gun flood here. I've got Addison, I've got Jefferson. Let's go to flood here. And this is Addison. Take it down here. 3rd and 1. 1 minute 21. Clock is ticking. Let's not waste too much time here. Halfback quick base. Let's go. Devin is shit. So we get through here. We're going to call our first timeout now. 50 seconds to go, I know. But I don't want to lose time at the end and then go into overtime or something like that. Definitely no. Let's go. Alexander Madison, you are my main target here. Just get through, just get running. No, I did a pump fake. Oh, second and frickin' 18. Look at that pump. Shit, I pressed it too quickly. Oh, we have to call a timeout. Yeah, this is not going as planned. This is not going as planned, and that might have been it. I don't get the idea of a pump fake, because this is completely focused on competitive play, player versus player. Of course, when you do that, you need to sort of fake out your opponent, makes sense, but not like this. Wow. Wow, what a bad throw. What a bad throw. I would have expected something better here, but that was utter tripe. All right, let's go. Can we get Justin Jefferson up to the 18? And that is a flag. Is this going to be a holding penalty? If so, I'm going to lose my shit here. Oh my goodness. Thank the Lord.
Automatic first down.
There we go. First and 10 on the 30 something. All right. Gonna try a dagger. I feel like one more dagger might be in our favor here. McKenzie, maybe Sowell. We're gonna have to call a quick timeout. That should work. Yeah, that didn't really help us too much. But I think we are a little bit closer. Well, 3 freaking yards. All right. Are they going to ice us? I don't know. Yes, they are. Of course. Of course they are. Just put some more pressure on our kicker here. Let us get this done. Come on, Riley. It is perfectly timed. The question is, do I have the power? And it looks like I have it. There we go. 60 versus 13. A quick fist pump here for Coach Radius. Funnily enough, I also just had a fist pump. And we beat the Panthers in this game that was tighter than I probably imagined it to be. And to be honest, I think I could have gotten away with declining the penalty as well. But yeah, that is a thought for another day. Right now, we're just going to be happy. We're going to be taking this. It was a struggle. This game was really, really, really tough. The Panthers defense was extremely solid, right? Laviska Shenault here with the most receptions in terms of yardage, also slightly ahead of Nigel Sowell, blocking quite a few sacks allowed here, so the offensive line not really that crazy good. Solo tackles, Brian Branch was awesome. Total tackles, same thing. How many sacks did we get? Did we get 3? No, we got 2. So we got 1 for Aiden Hutchinson, we got half a sack here, but no 3 sacks, which would have been the target. But we got the win, so who cares? Coach, you get the win today, but it didn't seem like your emphasis on creating pressure had the kind of impact you'd hoped for. Is that correct? Well, that's a duh, but okay. Yes and no. Obviously, we set goals for ourselves throughout the week and plan on doing certain things, but the number one goal is always to win, and we were able to do that. So I agree. 1000 XP for all players. Yeah, there we go. That is actually better than I thought it would be. Next up, let's check out the QB duo. Coach, you called in your defense to keep Bryce Young in check, and they had a stellar game in today's victory. What impressed you most about the defense? Well, to be honest, it was the unrelenting pass rush. It all starts with those guys up front creating pressure and wreaking havoc. They made him uncomfortable all game long and made it tough for him to get into a rhythm and get anything going. Blitzkrieg. All defensive linemen and linebackers will have +5 finesse power moves for the next 2 games, which is great because those are going to be playoff games. We are going to be checking out the results. Do the Falcons have there are no results yet. Oh, come on, guys. Why does it always have to be this tense here? That is really not great. But okay. We're going to have to wait until next week to see if we're going to be playing the wildcard game or not. But in any case, I enjoyed today's game. It was super tense, super tight, and as I said, it came down to those 3 points from the field goal. If I wouldn't have had those, it would have been way, way tougher. So as it stands, pretty happy with our performance. Hope you enjoyed the game as well. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. It means a lot to me and helps the channel, as you know. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. And see you next time.